Comes up uh, to do with Ascension symptoms. And somebody said, well, how do I know if my aches and pains in my body are Ascension symptoms or they're caused by chemtrails or radiation or, bad quality food? Most of us who are having ascension symptoms know they're ascension symptoms because we are working every day on doing our spiritual work. What kind of spiritual work? It's what we call inner work. It's how we deal with our feelings primarily. It's how we deal with other people. It's all internal work. And why do we call it spirit? Well, traditionally it's called spiritual work, inner work. And so if you're doing inner work, you know, someone trying to be a better person, yes, trying to let go of egoic traits, trying to let go of negativities, then that is on what we would say an ascension path. And many people who are doing these things experience difficult circumstances. As I said, aches and pains in the body. And generally speaking, why is it that we have these kind of body aches and pains? It seems to be, I can't explain it. I don't know why. But how do we know it's not due to chemtrails and GMO and tobacco and things like this? Mostly because when you are not on a spiritual path, you know what a hangover is. But, I'm going to say most people that are on a spiritual path have cut down a lot on their booze, especially, and may have tried different diets. But generally speaking, I mean, what about well, yes, there's chemtrails. I see them from time to time. What is that? What's causing the trouble? No one wants to tell you. I can't say for sure. However, we don't want to be addicted to fear porn. That is, I saw a chemtrail today, or I don't know if it was a chemtrail. I saw, a plane fly by and there was, like the white cloudy vapor behind it. And I'm not sure the difference between a normal cloudy vapor trail behind a plane and a chemtrail. I know the difference. I've seen enough of them. But it buys into fear. Fear that something is going to hurt me. And I've got aches and pains, and sometimes it wears you down. The whole point of the matter is insufficient data to say what it all is. And if you're on a spiritual path, generally speaking, you tend to avoid running to the doctor with every aches and pains. I mean, you get heart palpitations. I don't run to a doctor. Does it mean I'm going to? I can't say for sure. It's just, I know what doctors are like, and they are not advanced spiritually. Anyway, I don't want to talk about doctors. I don't go see doctors. I primarily look after myself by drinking water and getting lots of rest. And I do have ascension symptoms. To me, it feels like what my definition of fibromyalgia and fatigue and tinnitus. So does it mean I'm not going to do anything about? I can't do anything about the chemtrails. I can't do anything about. Some people say Donald Trump is, going to be draining the swamp and cleaning things up. Well, chemtrailing is going on under Donald Trump. So I don't put any faith in Donald Trump. Is he a good man or a bad man? I don't think he's a very good man. I really don't think he's a good man. I don't think he's a spiritual man. Anyone who looks at him and says he's going to be our savior, no, you don't look for an external savior. especially not a politician who's got all kinds of history. Doesn't mean he can't change, no, but generally speaking, I don't see him having changed. Why? I just don't. I don't see it. I think he's, someone says a madman. No, he's just a typical presidential kind of person. And, the last decent presidential person we've had was Jimmy Carter. And, even a decent person in that job has a hell of a hard time. It's not an easy job, but there could be better quality candidates, and I don't think you're going to see them because we're locked in to shitty people running governments, self serving people. Anyways, that's my talk, and I just want to remind you if you are having ascension symptoms, people on spiritual paths have always had. You can look back to Jesus and sweating blood in the Garden of Gethsemane. So, yes, people who are raising their vibration very often get tired, aches and pains, and these kind of symptoms. So, that's about it. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out whatever happened to my friend Vasily Fisk. Vasily Fisk was our metaphysical detective. He was a Brit, and he kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to him and his partner, Andrew Chernyenko. Both of them have been on our channel here, and lately, when I put on this hat, Vasily Fisk doesn't come through, and I don't know why. Maybe we'll figure it out.